Welcome.
Hi.
This is our first foray into some of our gaming activities, so thanks very much for watching. This very humble, simple video is of an unboxing of a very generous thing, and that is a package.
Unpackaging.
An unpackaging. A package of miniatures sent to us completely free of charge by a man named Tom Barbalet, living in America. Tom presents a podcast called My Rules Are Better, which we've been listening to, I think, since about Christmas time. And a few episodes ago, he said, please write to me if you want some free miniatures. And then in the next episode, he asked again. And so I thought I'd write to him and see. And lo and behold, true to his word, he sent us this package of miniatures. I'd also like to say that I recently recorded a podcast with Tom where we chatted about various things. So you should definitely have a listen to that. It was a lot of fun, and that is My Rules Are Better podcast, and there will of course be a link below. So in the podcast My Rules Are Better, Tom did hint at what he might have put in here, and he started laughing when he recalled what it might be, and I think he mentioned some squats and some old orcs. I don't know why this would be funny, but we're going to find out. And it says here on the sticker on the front, would you like to read what the description is here?
Toy soldiers. Value in brackets 4, in brackets US dollars 10.
And the next thing?
Plastic case 1.
So we've got toy soldiers to the value of $10 and a plastic case to the value of $1. He told me when we talked on the podcast that it's actually a VHS case. So that's going to be exciting. Is the inlay still in there?
What's a VHS case?
It's one of, those big fat video cassettes.
Oh.
So let's have a look.
Let's cut it open.
I should add that these are vintage miniatures because Tom had been sitting on boxes and boxes of miniatures, and he decided to clear them out. Nice. I think I even remember this figure from ages and ages ago. A nice orc with a bow.
Could use that for Dungeon Saga.
We can indeed.
Orc archer.
So this is Games Workshop 1985, if I may. 87, jumping 2 years forwards.
This is 1987.
We have this bobble, and these indeed also
Have a
bobble on the back. So hopefully we can find some old GW shields to pop on there. It's got some cool helmet on.
Chainmail guy.
He's got a bit of a look of the chief about him, this chappie.
To this guy.
Yeah. So a nice little unit there of orc archers with two little axe dudes to make sure they don't get in too much trouble, and space orc. 86. So piling in now with the squats, I think. Nice. Nice flamer. This guy's sporting a nice cape. He's got a nice fancy cape.
Thing.
A visor, cool.
Visor,
Very
yeah.
nice. Because of course, even in the future, dwarves are miners too. They can't really stop their mining.
Got some goggle visor things. Oh no, goggle.
Oh yeah, he's good fun, isn't he? '87 again. Oh dear, this guy's rifle hasn't been in action since 1988, I think. Or perhaps seeing as it's the future where he lives, it's been even longer.
It's got a small gun. Smaller gun. We should make, when we paint them, we should make his visor just black, so it looks like he's just shooting blind. Like.
Now then, we have one bag left. So we've had our orcs,
And our squats.
we've had our squats, and now these are non-citadel. These are non-citadel figures, and they seem to be some kind of World War crew. Oh,
Some like he looks like he's just.
yeah. I think these could be possibly kind of
People just live.
Vietnam War. This is quite a nice figure here of a photographer, and he could be kind of modelled perhaps on Dennis Hopper in Apocalypse Now, who's this crazy photographer who is documenting the life of this crazy army general in is it Cambodia or Vietnam? I can't remember where the film is set. So that's quite interesting.
What's he got in his hand?
That, I think, would be a grenade of some kind. Maybe he's holding it the wrong way up. He would chuck it, and what's the... Can't quite see the brand on the bottom there.
He's got a wrong way around grenade too. Grenade the wrong way around.
I guess they hold them that way.
And
He's got a special box.
that's where he puts his
Have you
grenade that he
seen
holds
this
the
one?
wrong way around. Oh, he's cool.
What's he do?
He's
What's
got
he
he's got a gun, and he's got this gas head thing. What? Cool. Gas mask.
Oh wow, okay.
Oxygen.
Maybe an aeroplane pilot, ready to go up high in the sky. Did you show that one?
Yeah.
So there's some kind of, is that a mortar gun? And I think this chappie here has just detonated it. So he's covering his ears. And good health and safety protection.
Looks like this guy's going through a chest or something.
He's setting up the firework display. Oh look, he's got a seat. He's got a seat thing cut out. So what he's sitting on ever originally, or
And he's sitting on air. Might be in some car or something.
Oh, I think those are the shells to go in the mortar gun. They're all, because look, here's this chappie, and he's kind of holding these upside down bomb things, and he might be loading it up, not covering his ears. Hopefully he's not trying to put it in the gun whilst the other one's being shot out. That would be dangerous. And then this little guy as well, he seems to have the same kind of thing in his hand. Well, thank you ever so much, Tom. It's a joy to have these items, and it's been a joy to have the surprise of opening it up and having a look, and also to have this little insight into your collection and to have it passed on to us is really very nice. Ibby, do you have a favourite piece, a favourite figure in all of this?
I like the space orc.
The space orc, yes. That would have been my favourite choice for sure.
And he'd be very funny if we painted his visor black or some colour to make him look like he's just shooting blindfolded.
Well, seeing as Imi here stole my favourite one here, I'm going to go for Dennis Hopper, jungle photographer would be my choice. Fantastic.
Bye.
Bye.